Yo, what's up with y'all boys and girls, man? Hey, Money Making Friday. Look, we dropped our top play of the day yesterday with the Dallas Mavs. It is what it is. They are now officially on the do not bet list. Yesterday's yesterday. Today's a Money Making Friday, man. In-season tournament day, 12 games on the card. Finna break them down for you, ladies and gentlemen, right here, right now. On the premium side today, I have 3 plays. Max bet all 3. I have a top play for you, my NBA Jam Session play of the day. We've hit 7 of our last 10 on that play of the day. Of course, we dropped it yesterday with the Mavs, so looking to bounce back on it today. So what I'm focused on, money-making weekend, as I always say, on a money-making Friday. Hop on a 3-day pass. That way you get every single play that I release over the weekend. NFL, NBA, college football. Now let's do what we do, and that's kick the crap out of the books, betting hoops. Without further ado, let's hop right to tonight's NBA action. All right, let's do it. First game up. We're in Indiana where the Pacers are laying 4.5 points. I lean towards the Pacers laying the points in this one. I do think they are the better basketball team. The reason it's just a lean, I'm not overly in love with it. Miami has been a profitable road team last 2 seasons combined. They were the 3rd best road ATS team last year, and they've been profitable again this year against the spread on the road. Reason I lean towards the Pacers, though, this is a short line. If the line was 6 or 7, maybe I could talk myself onto Miami, but basically 4.5, it's a win-style game. We just need the Pacers to win. Miami, probably some late fouling, pushes us over the number here for the Pacers. Pacers at home, at the crib. They had success in the in-season tournament a season ago. I like them here in this situation at home, bounce-back game. So fade Miami here in this first one. Keeping it rolling, we head to Orlando, where the Magic are laying 2 points at home. We love the Magic as home favorites. They were 22-6 when favored at home last season. They've won 4 games in a row at home right now. Currently, they've covered in all 4, so 4 straight home covers for the Magic. Unless we have a clear and concise reason to fade Orlando in Orlando, we're just not looking to do so. I know that the Sixers are getting healthy. Embiid, Paul George will play tonight. Still no Tyrese Maxey. Paolo Banchero still out for the Magic. I don't care. I'm on Orlando at home, at the crib. We love these boys at home, at the crib. We stuck a fork in the Philadelphia 76ers. They're a bad basketball team until they show us otherwise. I think they're a fade. Give me my, Orlando laying the points here in this one. Let's keep it rolling. We head to Toronto, where the Raptors are 1.5 point home dogs with the Pistons rolling in. I like the Pistons in this game. The in-season tournament was built for teams like Detroit. We saw Detroit pull the game outright on the money line in their last one against Miami at home at the crib. Tightly contested game. Spo called that bad timeout. Pistons hit the free throws for the win. Raptors have been a really good ATS team this season, but a line like this, we don't really care. We don't need them to cover in this game. You basically need them to win. 1 point is not enough for me to take the Raptors, even at home. I think right now, currently, based off what I've seen from these 2 teams, the Pistons are the better basketball team. And coming off the win in the last in-season tournament game, a win here really sets them up well here in this tournament. Again, this tournament was built for teams like Detroit. I think we see them win this game tonight. I'm on the Pistons. Let's keep it pushing. Next game up, we head to Atlanta, where the Hawks, man, the number 1 team on the do not bet list, are laying 9.5 points on the Washington Wizards. I'm on the Wizards plus the points and outright on the money line. Yes, the Wizards are a bad basketball team. Everybody recently has taken the Wizards behind the woodshed. The Wizards only have 2 wins this season. Both of them are against the Atlanta Hawks. Hawks coming off the outright win in Boston in the in-season tournament. Y'all already know what we're doing here. We're fading them, man. This is a game Atlanta messes around and loses outright. Last 2 seasons combined, the Hawks are still by far the worst ATS team in the NBA. Don't trust them. Can't trust them. They're overrated, overvalued. Laying this many points, you're asking for it. It seems like all the money and the bets are on Atlanta in this game as well. Nobody wants to bet Washington here on the Jam Session. We do. We cashed with Washington in the first 2 games of this season series. I believe we'll cash in the third. Give me the Wizards plus the points and money line here in this one. Let's keep it rolling. Next game up, we got the undefeated, unbeaten, money-making machine Cleveland Cavs at home at the crib with your Chicago Bulls rolling in, man. Cleveland laying 9.5. Unless I have a clear reason to fade Cleveland, I'm just not interested in doing so. These boys are playing amazing basketball right now. I feel like everybody's kind of waiting on the other shooter drop for the Cavs. I'm on the other side of things. I just want to keep riding them until I can't no more. So Bulls, they're a decent ATS team. They're a weird team where they don't fit in spots and situations like a lot of other teams do. But I'm on the Cavs in this one. Keep an eye on the injury report. The injury report is a little concerning. I see Allen and Mobley both game time decision, but with the line where it's at 9.5, that seems to indicate that they both will play. So not overcomplicating this one, man. I'm fading Chicago. The Cavs are head and shoulders a better basketball team now at home at the crib, coming off of back-to-back road games. It should be a lock-in spot for them. They should take the Bulls behind the woodshed. Let's keep it pushing. Next game up, we head to New York, where the Knicks are laying 9.5 points on the Brooklyn Nets. Nets have been a great cover team this season. Everybody knows I hate the New York Knicks. They talk about it all the time in the chat. Jay's a Knicks hater. Jay doesn't like the Knicks. It's not that I don't like the Knicks. I just think a lot more often than not, I think they're overrated, overvalued. I think a lot of people right now think they're this amazing team. I think people right now think the Knicks are who the Cavs are, and they're wrong. The Cavs are the Cavs, and the Knicks are the Knicks. The Knicks are a losing basketball team. That's what they are. They're 5-6. So that's really where my argument with the Knicks comes in more often than not. The Nets have been a great cover team this season. Brooklyn is 9-3 ATS. That's second best in the league. The best ATS team is Golden State. I would lean towards New York in this game, honestly, towards the Knicks. They are head and shoulders a better basketball team. I didn't like how Brooklyn closed out that game against Boston in that last game. They were in that game the entire way through, but to close it, it was really disencouraging. And I kind of got that same eerie feeling about this game tonight. The Knicks are overrated. They are overvalued. But there are going to be certain spots and situations where they do win and cover. And I kind of got that gut feeling about this game. So, yes, I'm a Knicks hater. No, I don't plan on betting the Knicks a ton this season because I think there's just more value on the other side more often than not. But in a game like this specific game, I think the Knicks actually do win the game by like 12 points. So I'll lean towards the Knicks laying the points in this one. Let's keep it rolling. Next game up, got the San Antonio Spurs at home at the crib. I lean towards San Antonio plus the points in this one and maybe even sprinkling outright on the money line. Not a game I'm rushing to the window to bet, but that's the way I would look at it here in this one. The Lakers are the better basketball team, but I don't know. I don't feel comfortable laying points with the Lake Show Lakers out on the road. This seems like a game that may go to overtime. If Wemby come out playing like he played last game, the Spurs have a legitimate chance to win this game outright at home. The Spurs are improved from what they were a season ago. How much improved is yet to be seen, but I think Wemby's a top 10 player in this league, and I think he does enough with the point guard, Chris Paul, to keep this game competitive, if not win it outright. So it's just my thoughts, just how I see this one. Not rushing to bet it, not rushing to bet it, not rushing to bet it. Lakers are the better basketball team, but with this game being in San Antonio and with the way Wemby looked in that last game, what I'm starting to see from the Spurs, they're starting to play an actual offense, not as much just freelance, do whatever style play. I kind of like what I'm seeing from San Antonio. I'm going to grab the points with them here in this one. Let's keep it rolling. Next game up, we head to Houston, where the Rockets are laying 4.5 points on the Los Angeles Clippers. I'm on the Rockets, man. We trust the Rockets at home, at the crib. Last two seasons combined, 18-7-1 when favored at home. It's still fuck the Clippers respectfully. Not overcomplicating this one, man. We've been betting Houston in Houston the last two seasons, and I see no reason not to bet them in this one. It is a quick revenge spot for the Clippers, but I think that is outweighed by how good Houston has played in Houston the last couple seasons. So they just beat them up the other day. Should beat them up again here at home, especially with this game being meaningful in-season tournament game. I think the tournament was kind of made for teams like Houston as well. Bottom tier Western Conference team, but can compete with all the top tier teams in an in-season tournament style situation. Wouldn't be surprised if Houston went on a run in this tournament. Give me the Rockets laying the points here in this one. Let's keep it rolling. Next game up, we're in New Orleans, where the Denver Chicken Nuggets are rolling in. They're laying 2.5 points in this game. This is a pass-style game for me. I'm not even looking in the direction of the Pelicans. They're ass and they're on the do not bet list for a reason. This is a team that's completely banged up. They're basically fielding their G League team, the Birmingham Squadron, and Brandon Ingram. That's not enough for me to bet them in this game. On the flip side, the Nuggets, Jokic may not play. That's why the line continues to drop for personal reasons. We know laying the points on the road with Denver is not their spot and situation. They go stupid, dummy, crazy at home at the crib. So, forced to pick this game, I would lean Denver. Looking at the current news right now, it's mainly a pass. But I'm telling you right here, right now, I would definitely not be betting the Birmingham Squadron, a.k.a. the Pelicans. Keeping it rolling, we have the Oklahoma City Thunder buddies at home at the crib with the Phoenix Suns rolling in. I think the line tells you everything you need to know. Thunder still sizable favorites in this game. I know that the Suns have played well, but I don't like the spot and situation for them. They're still missing their best player in Kevin Durant. I want to see how the Thunder continue to play without Chet Holmgren, their second best player. You know, their glue guy, their defensive anchor. But in a game like this, I think they're going to lock up Phoenix defensively. I think that's the biggest key to this game is how good the Thunder are going to be defensively going up against the backcourt for Phoenix, Beal, Booker. I think they're able to shut them down with their defensive tenacity, their defensive pressure with Caruso, Dort, Alexander Walker, and Shea. So, or not Alexander Walker, but Shea. So, give me the Thunder buddies laying the points in this one. Keeping it rolling. We head to Golden State, where the Warriors are laying 7.5 points on the Grizzlies. I would lean towards the Grizzlies. I still don't trust the Warriors as sizable home favorites. They are the better team. They probably win the game, but I think this one has backdoor written all over it here for the Memphis Grizzlies. I think the Warriors are starting to become overrated, overvalued. On the road, I have no problem laying points with them. They've been dominant last 2 seasons on the road. They were not profitable last season at home. And so laying this many points, I think is kind of a trap spot. I will lean towards Memphis. Last and final game of the night, we got the Sacramento Kings at home at the crib with the Minnesota Timberwolves rolling in. Timberwolves coming off back-to-back losses to the Portland Trail Blazers. Absolutely disgusting. But last season, the Timberwolves were 24-8 following a loss. I think this is a lock-in spot for them. I do think they are better than the Kings. I think they go in here and beat them. I think the key to this game is going to be Minnesota's defense. The Kings, I don't trust them offensively. Sometimes this is a team that can't shoot. They can score twos all day, but they can't hit from deep. And I think that'll be the catalyst for them in this game. They won't get enough threes to up or made to beat Minnesota. I think Minnesota finally gets its bounce back game after losing back-to-back to Portland. In our last and final game of the night, give me Minnesota laying the points on the road here in this one. Money Making Friday, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to conclude this episode of my NBA Jam session. Of course, I have a top play for you over at the site tonight. We've hit 7 of our last 10 on that NBA play of the day. So looking to bounce back on it today after dropping it with my Mavs yesterday. You can scoop it up. I have 3 plays today over at the site in total, all in the NBA, all max bets. I'm going heavy on all 3 tonight. So if you want to bet heavy with me tonight, hop on with me over at Pickdawgz Premium or hop on a 3-day pass and get every single play that I release over the weekend, college football, NBA, and of course NFL. It's been your guy Jay Briggs. I appreciate y'all more than y'all know. Money making weekend, money making Friday. Let's do what we do. Let's kick the crap out of the books, betting hoops. I'm out of here. Peace.